I just plugged it in. We're live. What's up, Pirates fans? We're live, still out here at Premier Baseball of Texas, I think is what it's called. I can't remember. I always get it wrong. But we're at Premier. We're playing baseball. Sorry, I'm trying to do a couple different things at the same time. Trying to find the link to send to grandparents. So if you are a grandparent of Henry, you can expect to get the link very soon. Also, if you're a grandparent of Luke Landers, you can expect to get the link very soon because I'm sending it to Robert to send out. Anybody else that needs it, well, if you need it, you're not listening right now, so you can't let me know that you need it. You can find it in Game Changer, too. Almost there, folks. Almost there. All right, I think I got it sent out to everyone. Everyone who's anyone should have it now. All right. We are in the championship game, folks. We'll get through it real quick. All right. Pirates are the home team here. Dash has got the start in this championship game. Travis is behind the plate. Will's at third. Brenner's at short. Travis almost hit Dash in the leg with the throwdown. Kelby's at second. Preston's at first. Clint is in right. Parker is in center, and Henry's in left. Pirates are playing all out because they went all out in the last game and were able to pull it out. I don't know. That wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. All right, here we go, folks. First pitch of the game is in there. A little bit high for ball one. Pirates have a lot of pitching coming into this game. Dash has not pitched today. Clint hasn't pitched today. Kelby hasn't pitched today. Here's the pitch. That looked good, but maybe a little bit low. Henry didn't pitch a whole lot. I think Parker is probably used up. Ty's probably used up. Travis may have a little bit of juice left in the tank. Here's the pitch. Fouled back for strike one. Good pitch there by Dash, working the inside corner. That one's hit hard right back to Dash. He fields it, throws it to Preston for the first out of the inning. In between innings. Ben ass. One out. That brings up the two-hole hitter for all out. Here's the pitch. That's in there on the outside corner for strike one. Dash takes a look in. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. He was way behind that one. So Dash ahead in the count, 0-2. Blown his fastball past this kid. I'd probably go back with the fastball. But we'll see. Maybe he'll throw the changeup. He went back with the fastball. Threw it in the dirt for ball one. So Pirates played this all-out team the first game of the tournament yesterday. Pirates, in fact, went all out to beat them 9-3. Here's the pitch. That is on the outside corner for strike three. So Dash, working in the zone early and often, gets the backwards K there. That brings up the three-hole hitter, who wears number 3. Here's the pitch. That one's hit softly. Brent hits the mound. Brenner fields it, quickly throws, and no, he was That was close. Brenner made a good play. That one hit off the side of the mound. Brenner had to kind of adjust. It was hit softly. Brenner picked it up and fired it. Runner beat out the throw. 2 outs, runner on first base. Dash throws it over to first, gets past Preston, and the runner's going to advance to second on the throw. Clint doing a good job backing up the throw. Here's the pitch. That's hit to Clint at second, or Kelby at second. He fields it, fires it to first base, and the Pirates get the third out of the inning. So All Out gets no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1 man stranded. We head into the bottom of the first, tied at 0. Well, folks, between games, we kind of scrambled for where we're going to eat. We ended up eating at Crust Pizza. We didn't get pizza, though. Henry and I both got a sandwich. He got a meatball sub. I got the chicken club. So I'll give you my review. I didn't try the meatball. The chicken club was pretty good. Came with some potato chips. They were just regular potato chips. Club was good. I still think Whataburger wins for the day, though. But I couldn't eat it twice in one day. That wouldn't have been prudent of me. Once you hit a certain age, you can't eat fast food twice in a day. You know what we didn't talk about last game? We didn't talk about everyone's favorite fast food joints. So we'll put that out there. If you want to leave something in the comments, let us know. What's your favorite fast food? So we've already got 1 vote for Arby's. I don't know. You know, I don't eat fast food very much. Like I said on the broadcast earlier, that was my first time to eat Whataburger in at least 6 years, not longer. I'll eat Chick-fil-A with my family. Somehow, though, Chick-fil-A's convinced the world that they're not fast food. I don't know how that's happened, but somehow it has happened. But public service announcement, Chick-fil-A is, in fact, fast food. Arby's is also fast food. In high school and college, I used to eat a lot of Burger King. My parents are listening. They're probably like, what? You ate Burger King? I did. Late at night, I would get the rodeo cheeseburger. I'd get like 3 of them, and they were good. It was a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and onion rings, and really unhealthy, but really tasty. So I don't know. I haven't submitted my vote. Quick Masters update before Brenner gets up here. Rory won the Masters. He won it in the first playoff hole. So congratulations, Rory. You now have a won all 4 majors. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Brenner's leading off, followed by Parker. Luke's been hitting in the 3-hole, so I'm expecting that he will be hitting there in this game because he has been on fire. Brenner squares around a bunt. It's a fake. That one's over the plate for strike 1. Brenner stands, and he stands about the middle of the batter's box. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-1 to Brenner. Brenner hits that one hard into the hole between short and third. Short moves over to field it. Makes a good throw for the first out of the inning. Good play there by the shortstop. Brings up Parker. We got the scouting report on Parker. Third baseman's already pinched in. Here's the pitch. Parker hits that one hard over the third baseman's head. That's going to get down for at least a single, and throw gets past the second baseman So Parker is going to be at third base. He might score, folks. We'll see what happens on this throw. Nope. Third baseman did a good job of coming in and cutting that one off. So Parker, with a one-out single, is on third base on the overthrow. That brings up Luke Lunar-Landers. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs for ball two. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Luke hits that one high. Hopefully that gets foul and out of play. Catch is made for the second out of the inning. Brings up Travis, a.k.a. the Rock Jock. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike one. Here's the pitch. Travis hits that one hard to the shortstop. He fields it, makes the throw. Good scoop there by the first baseman to get the third out of the inning. So Pirates get no runs on one hit. They leave one man stranded. We head into the top of the second. Still tied at 0. I just got a text from my mom saying she can't believe that I ate Burger King. Yep, I did eat Burger King. I'm not proud of it. It was a long time ago. Haven't had Burger King in a long time. But the rodeo cheeseburger is good. So let us know what your favorite fast food is.
What's your favorite fast food?
Favorite fast food restaurant?
Whataburger? Yeah.
We got to vote for Whataburger.
Yeah.
We got to vote for Whataburger. We got to vote for Arby's. I still haven't voted. We got multiple votes.
Arby's is my favorite.
Multiple votes for Arby's, folks.
Original roast beef sandwich.
We had a poll on favorite 90s hip-hop song earlier, too. We only got one text-in vote for Ice Ice Baby. I said my favorite was Regulators. I might change that, though. I think Return of the Mac might be my favorite song. I don't know. I love Regulators, though.
Yeah, they're all right here.
Dr. Dre's pretty good, too. He's still Dre. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't 90s, though. But all right, here we go. Dash is still on the mound. Looking for defensive changes. Clint is at second. Kelby's in right. Let's see. Travis is at third. Luke's behind the plate. Travis is at first. Ties at third. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball one. Printer's at short. Henry's in left. Parker's in center. I think we went all the way around. Sorry, folks. Normally I go in quasi-order, but I kind of bounced around there. Here's the pitch. That one is low for ball two. Two balls, no strikes. Top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike one. These all-out hitters have been consistently behind Dash's fastball. Hope he continues to work that. Love to see him work that on the inside part of the plate. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. All right, now I would come back at him with a changeup. I don't know how Dash's changeup is, but I would throw it right now if I were Dash. Certainly set him up for it. So this kid's got a different. Here's the pitch. That one's hit hard right back up the middle for a base hit. Dash throws over to first. He's back in time. It's a little bit chilly out here, folks. It's windy. I wouldn't say it's chilly, it's just windy, so it kind of feels colder than it actually is. Runner gets his lead. He's not running. That's fouled back. And Luke almost gets the rebound. Dash comes set. Runner takes off bat. Dash picked him off. There's a rundown, and he's out. So base runner was way out. The umpire called him safe. I'm not sure why he called him safe. We're going to go to the umpire's booth.
Yeah, it looked like he might have gotten under the tag there. Tag was placed a little bit high, so we'll see. Sounds like that's what they called.
All right, so from our rules expert, sounds like the runner got under the tag. That one is swung on and foul tip for strike. I believe it's strike 1. No, sorry, strike 2. So that was a balk. Runner advances. So the runner took off when Dash was still in the stretch. He went to deliver the pitch, did not step off, and then threw to third. Here's the pitch. Fouled back for stay alive. Luke with the rebound. It's Luke's first rebound on the day. Dash steps off. Runner goes back. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Good block there by Luke. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's hit high out into left center. Henry over, not going to get there. Cuts it off to hold the kid to a single. All out leads 1-0. Dash comes set. Throws over to first. Dash has got a good move. That base runner didn't have a big lead, though. Runner takes off on the delayed steal. Good throw down by Luke. Not in time. Haven't seen that often in 11U baseball. Don't see a whole lot of delayed steals. We just saw one there, though. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Dash comes set, takes a look at the runner. Here's the pitch. That one gets past Luke. No throw down to third. Dash comes set. Throws over to third. This is a good move.
There we go, Pirate! Go, Dash.
Here's the pitch. Good stop there by Luke. 2-2. It's hit up in the air and out of play down the first baseline. Here's the pitch. That looked good from where we're sitting. Inside is where the umpire called it. So full count. Runner on third base, nobody out. Top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. That is, I don't know where that missed. I don't know where that missed, but it sure looked good from here. Dash comes set, throws over to first. He had the kid leaning, but kid on first didn't have a very big lead. Dash with a nice slide step. That's fouled off for strike one. Sorry, foul tipped. Luke doing a good job catching it. Fakes the throw down. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. That was a little bit low and outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled out of play. No opportunity for Luke to get a rebound. 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. That is on the outside corner for strike three. That's two backwards Ks for Dash. First out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball one. Dash comes set, takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch. That's down low for ball two. Dash throws over to third. Here's the pitch. That is fouled into the net. Rebound opportunity for Travis. He gets it. That's, I think, 4 rebounds on the day for Travis. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 count. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. That's hit. Chopper up the middle. That's going to get fielded by Brenner. Makes the throw in time for the second out of the inning. So run scores, but Pirates get the second out. They got 2 outs, runner on third base. Good play there by Brenner. That was hit softly up the middle. Not the easiest play to make. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt, gets to the screen, but bounces right back to Luke. So the runner unable to advance. It would have been great if he had. We'd have gotten a free out. Dash steps off. Runner on third has a big lead. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike one. Dash steps off, looks the runner back. He's just letting him know he's thinking about him. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs, top of the second inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Dash gets out of that jam. He gets 2 strikeouts to get out of that jam. The all-out team scored 2 runs on 2 hits. They left 1 man stranded. We're heading into the bottom of the second inning. All out 2, Pirates 0. All right, folks, Pirates looking to get something started here in the bottom half of the second inning. Henry followed by Will for this inning. I don't know who's up third. All right, folks, here we go. Pitcher's working out of the windup. Here's the pitch. It's down low for ball 1. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 2. So Henry's sitting on a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs for ball 3. So interesting pitch choice there. Hit through his curveball on 2-0 and threw it about a foot over Henry's head. 3-0. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Henry went after that one.
You got this, Hayden.
Full count. Here's the pitch. Henry hits that one hard right back up the middle for a base hit. That was a big time hit right there. He hit that one hard. That brings up Will the Thrill Hall. Henry gets a gigantic lead off of first base. He takes off. The pitch is outside. Throw is not going to be anywhere near in time. Gets into the outfield. The center fielder is right there. Tell you what, these boys have been working on their slide. That was a great slide there by Henry. Good slide, Henry Poole. Will's got a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. He hits that one foul and out of play.
Go, Will.
1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Henry's on second base. Will the Thrill Hall is at the plate. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Henry's probably not going to be stealing third with a left-handed batter. That gives the catcher too much of an opportunity to throw him out. So he's going to be looking for a ball getting to the screen before he runs. Here's the pitch. Will hits that one high out into left field. A little bloop, should get down, but it's foul.
You know, and if you don't, you don't.
I'm getting some praise here from the fans, and I don't even know what to say other than thank you. I am committed. This is a craft to be committed to. Here's the pitch. Will hits that one foul into the screen. And, hey, there's a rebound for the third baseman. It's the first rebound of the day for Allout.
You got this, Will.
Yeah, this is a craft that I like being committed to. I would definitely do it full-time if I could. Here's the pitch. Will hits that one hard into the gap in left center. That's going to get down for a double. Henry's going to score easily. No, he's not. Henry missed touching third base.
He missed third. He didn't touch it.
So Will smoked that double into the gap. Henry, as he was rounding third, missed third base.
No, he didn't touch it.
That brings up KP, Kelby Pittman. Here's first pitch. That is outside for ball 1. Kelby's been hitting the ball really hard lately. Kelby with an RBI opportunity here. Here's the pitch. Kelby fouls that one back for strike 1.
Go, Kel. Got this, bud. Two of them out there for you, bud.
Kelby stands in. He's got a 1-1 count. He's standing towards the front of the batter's box. Here's the pitch. It's down low for ball 2. 2-1. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Bottom of the second inning. Pirates trail 2-0. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Kelby hits that one hard to the right side. That's going to score at least 1. Should score 2. No. Will gets held up. So Kelby with an RBI single drives in Henry. Will advances to third. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Brings up Ty, the hit guy, Brockman, but not before the all-out coach goes all out to the mound. I don't know if we talked about this enough in the first game, but just to clarify, All Out is one word on their jerseys. It's 2 words in the English language. So in case you were wondering, All Out is 2 words, even though it's spelled as 1 word for this team. Irregardless, we're playing baseball. That brings up Ty the hit guy Brockman. Kelby's on first. Will's on third. Kelby's going to take off here. There he goes. Take was on all the way. Kelby steals easy, and Ty has got himself an opportunity to get 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That was in Ty's neck, but it's called for a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ty staying alive on that curveball. Ty has seen a good amount of curveballs. Ty's seen a lot of curveballs this tournament. He's done a good job hanging in there. Throw is not in time, and Will scores. So Ty strikes out, but the catcher dropped it, makes a bad throw to first, and first baseman's throw back home is not in time. The Pirates have tied it up. Kelby's on third base, Ty's on first, and that brings up the lumberjack looking to chop some wood. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That take was on all the way. Strike 1. So runners on second and third again. Still nobody out. Tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Preston pops that one foul. That somehow that hit right on the roof that's over our heads and then somehow bounced against the net and into the stands. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 1. All Out coach didn't like that. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for ball 2. I don't think the All Out coach liked that one either, but it was all outside, if you know what I'm saying. And if you know, you know. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Preston goes down swinging. 1 out. That brings up Clint. We don't have a nickname for Clint yet. We're going to find one. I think we got a nickname for most of them. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Clint has been hitting the ball very hard all tournament. He hadn't gotten a lot of hits just because he's hitting it where they're at, but he's been hitting it hard. He's due to be rewarded for his hard hitting. That's ball 1. Papa Shep is getting in on the chance down there. Here's the pitch. That one hit Clint. He's not crying, though, because he knows if he's crying, he's kicked off the team. So Clint's going to jog out to the right field fence. Clint might. That was hard. He's going to have a baseball-shaped bruise on his back for a while, folks. But he's not crying. All right, that brings up Dash. Bases loaded. Last game, Dash came up with 2 outs in the bases loaded and ripped a double. See if he can replicate that here. That's outside for ball 1. Bases loaded. Infield is not in. They're at double play depth. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Dash making sure he's telling me up I didn't swing. So Dash, a.k.a. the Shepherd. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's over Dash's head for ball 3. Dash learned his lesson from last game, or 2 games ago. He fouled one off like that on accident. So he got his bat down there. Brenner comes up and gives Dash a little bit of encouragement. Catcher makes his way out to the mound. He's coming back now. Dash is sitting on a 3-0 count. See if he has the take. Bases loaded. I probably wouldn't give him the take sign. He's swinging the bat well right now. Here's the pitch. That's down low for ball 4. So Dash draws a 4-pitch walk, and the Pirates take the lead. That brings up, well, we got a break in the action. New pitcher. They faced this kid last time. They touched him up for a few runs last game. See what they can do this game. All right, I haven't received any more comments on favorite fast food. Arby's seemed to be the favorite here. So I had 1 vote for Arby's via text message. I haven't received any more votes. Masters update, I think we already gave it, but we'll tell you again, Rory McIlroy won the 2025 Masters on the first playoff hole. His approach shot was pretty incredible. He hit it to within about 3 feet. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Pretty good shot. Well, folks, it's been a long day of baseball out here at Premier Baseball of Texas. We've been out here since about 11 o'clock. It is 8:30 Central Time. It's been a long time. We took a break. We went over to Whataburger, not to be confused with Lottaburger. Went over to Whataburger, had a nice hamburger, came back, won a baseball game, went to Crust Pizza, came back, and right now we're winning. It's a championship ball game. Brenner's up to bat, bases loaded, giant hole on the right side. Here's the pitch. It's in there for strike 1. Ty's got it's a stare down between Ty and the catcher. Ty won that stare down. Here's the pitch. Brenner hits that one hard, but right to the second baseman. He flips it to shortstop, and the throw is not in time. So run scores on the play. Brenner gets an RBI fielder's choice, and that brings up Parker. 4-2 Pirates, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Brenner takes off. Take was on the whole way. I might lay down a bunt right here. Third baseman's playing way deep. Parker's been hitting the ball well, but safety squeeze wouldn't be the worst thing right now. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Parker hits that one high but foul. Out of play. That hit the concession stand, folks. You get a free Coke if you hit the concession stand with a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Parker hits that one high and deep out into left center. That's going to get down for a 2-run double. Parker stands in with the stand-up double. Great piece of hitting there by Parker, taking that the other way, hitting it into the gap. That brings up Luke Lunar-Landers. Luke's been hitting the ball really well this tournament. Here's the pitch. Parker takes off. Catcher drops it, gets very frustrated with himself, and there is no throw. Parker's on third base. Here's the pitch. Luke swings and misses for strike one. All Out fans are going all out with their anger. Getting a little frustrated. There's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's in there. Oh, I had the count wrong. That was on the outside corner for called strike 3. So the Pirates score 6 runs on 5 hits. They leave 2 men stranded. We're headed into the top half of the 3rd inning. Pirates 6. All out 2. All right, folks, defensively, not a ton of changes. Dash is still out on the mound. Coach Ben's behind the plate for the moment. Looks like Travis is going to be behind the plate. Ty's at third, Brenner's at short. Luke is at second, Preston's at first, Kelby's in right, Parker's in center, and Will is in left. Wind's still blowing, folks. It's blowing straight in from right field. We've switched fields. This is the field we played on yesterday. Played on the other field. There are 2 games today. We're back on the field we were on yesterday. So it was blowing in from left field first 2 games. It's blowing in from right field right now. The hitter's already in the batter's box. Umpire's not even. He was walking up to the plate. Dash was on the back of the mound, so the batter's ready to go. Nobody else was. Dash toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was his changeup. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. A little bit high for ball one. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball two. 2-1 count. This is the pitcher from the other team. See if Dash can sit him down. Here's the pitch. That is on the outside corner for strike two. Dash has got 3 Ks already. Looking for a 4th right here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So that's 4 Ks on the night for Dash. 4 Ks and 2 1/3. That's pretty good right there. All out hitter went all out and got in the box before the play was over. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball two. Top of the 3rd inning, 1 out. Pirates lead 6-2. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 3. Dash behind in the count, 3-1, looking to work back. That's in there. No, did not get the call. Ball 4. 1 out runner on first base. That was the all-out leadoff hitter, by the way. Dash throws over. Dash takes a look in. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. That's fouled out of play for strike 1. Travis almost got his 5th rebound. Dash comes set. He caught him leaning, but runner was able to get back quickly. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Travis with a great throw down, but Luke couldn't quite handle it, so runner is safe.
Good throw.
0-2 count here to this hitter. Runner on second base. Dash looks in. He comes set. Runner takes off. That's in there. No, not in there for strike 3. I don't know what's happening with this umpire, but yeah, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Runner safe at 3rd. Good throw by Travis. Dash picks him off and out twice. Great move there by Dash to pick off the base runner. Caught him leaning and got him. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit outside. 2-2. So 2 outs here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd inning. Pirates lead 6-2. Here's the pitch. That's hit to Brenner at short. He fields it, makes the throw, and the Pirates get out of the inning. Pirates give up no runs on no hits. All out leaves nobody all out there. We're moving into the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Pirates 6, all out 2. Dash had a great game. 4 strikeouts through 3 innings. Averaging a little bit over 9 strikeouts per 9 innings if you're keeping track at home. I don't know what the exact math on that is. It's probably more than a little more than 9 strikeouts per 9, but can't do that math in my head. So due up for the Pirates is Travis, followed by Henry, and then Will. Travis. Oh, excuse me, folks. I'm yawning. I'm tired.
I know.
It's very unprofessional, but it's happening. I've been out here a long time, and I didn't get my cup of coffee. We know whose fault that was. All right, here we go, folks. Travis is making his way to the plate. Henry's making his way to the other on-deck circle behind Travis. First baseman wasn't even on the field of play. Travis hits that one high and deep, but foul and out of play. So
Great rip.
first baseman wasn't even on the field of play as the pitcher started his delivery. This kid's ready to go, though.
Straighten that out, Travis.
He's not waiting. He waits for no man. Similar to Time. Time waits for no man. Pitcher shakes off the first two pitches, so he's got at least a 3-pitch arsenal. I think this kid last time he shook off like 4 signs, so there's a curveball.
Good eye.
High and way outside. He shook off 4 signs last game, so I think he might have a 5-pitch arsenal. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Travis hits that one to the third baseman. He runs. Third baseman fields it, makes a throw in the dirt. That gets past the first baseman. Travis is safe at first. That brings up Henry Poole. Henry Poole is here. Henry's got a lot of nicknames. We call him Hen, Hank, H-Town. You can call him whatever you want. Hap.
Go ahead.
Throw it first, not in time. Here's the pitch. Take was on all the way. Catcher throws it from his knees. Pretty good throw from his knees. But toward first base and not going to get Travis. So Travis is on second base. Henry looking to hit something hard like he did last at bat. Here's the pitch.
Good eye, Hen.
It's outside for ball 2.
Go, bud. Go ahead. Right here, bud.
Here's the pitch. Henry hits that off the end of the bat. Strike 1. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on second base. Here's up.
There's nobody there.
Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. So Henry's sitting on a 3-1 count. He's going to be looking for something
good, Hen.
in his wheelhouse that he can hit hard. Here's the pitch. It's down low. Henry gets a 5-pitch walk. Travis advances as that gets to the screen. That brings up Will the Thrill Hall. Will is 1 for 1 in this game with a double. Henry gets his lead. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Henry takes off. Pitches high and outside for ball 1. Henry gets his 27th stolen base of the season. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, good.
Will fouls that one straight back for strike 1.
Got this, Will. Let's go, bud.
Henry gets a big lead off of second base. Here's the pitch. That's inside for ball 3. Sorry, it's moving kind of slow. So I know I'm missing some of these. I apologize, folks. Ball 2. It's outside for ball 3.
Good eye.
Here's the pitch. It's inside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks for the Pirates. That brings up KP Kelby Pittman. He's 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI single.
Get it, that Will. Oh, I look terrible. I have a triple. And you got my triple neck roll.
New pitcher for Allout, and he threw one that was uncatchable by the catcher. He's not going to hear me there. So Coach Britton is over modeling his fresh, clean shave and new haircut. He's starting a new job tomorrow. So he's starting with ExxonMobil, the Borg, as those in the industry like to affectionately call it. We're happy for him, though. He's going to be doing a bunch of their video work. I'm sure he's super stoked that I'm talking about his job on the air to a bunch of people who may not even know Britton. But you know what? This is KNOW, so if you know, you know. Papa Shev's down there breaking the wind. Just to clarify, he's not breaking wind, he's breaking the wind.
Thank you for clarifying that. That was very nice. Can you confirm, though?
We got a lot of action happening here at Premier Baseball of Texas. It's probably free to get in now if you want to come watch some baseball. I don't think they're keeping the gate anymore. When you know, you know. Girls, the little girls are playing red light, green light. The little brothers were playing on the other baseball field. I don't see them still over there. There's a dog barking even though you're not supposed to have puppies. All right, back in the action. KP Kelby Pittman. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Kelby hits that one high and deep. That's going to get over the right fielder's head and get down for a double. That's going to be a 2-run double for sure. Will's going to hold up on third. Henry slides in safe for no need. So big time hit for Kelby Pittman. He's 2 for 2 and he's got 3 RBIs.
Good job, boys.
That brings up Ty, the hit guy, Brockman. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 1. 8-2 Pirates. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Ty hits that one hard, but right at the third baseman. He's going to get an RBI out of it, and he's going to be safe, too. Kelby is going to score on the play. So good job there by Ty hitting that one hard. They got on the third baseman quickly, and it shook him up. Ty gets 2 RBIs. Pirates lead 10-2. That brings up Preston, a.k.a. the Lumberjack, looking to chop some wood. Here's the pitch. No throw. I don't know why the catcher didn't throw that, but ball 1. Preston's been hitting the ball well this weekend too. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Gets to the screen. Ty advances to third on the pitch. Here's the pitch. Preston hitting that hard. First baseman's over to make the play. Good play there by the first baseman, but Preston gets the RBI. Preston hit that one real hard, folks. Just got unlucky. That's happened to a lot of these boys this weekend. They've all been hitting the ball hard, but right at folks. That brings up Clint, still looking for a nickname. Clinto has been thrown out there. Clint hits that one high and deep into right field, but the right fielder gets underneath it for the second out of the inning. That brings up Dash, a.k.a. the Shepherd. He shepherds baseballs to where they need to go. Dash is still looking for a new bat. Just throwing it out there. Here's the pitch. Curveball. In there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's behind Dash for ball 1. 1-1 count here to Dash. 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Pirates lead 11-2. Here's the pitch. Dash hits that one hard up the middle. Second baseman was playing really close to second base, so he fielded it but made a bad throw. So Dash is on first for the second time tonight. Brings up Brenner, a.k.a. Vlad Guerrero III. Swings with authority. Here's the pit. Nope. Throw back over to first. I caught myself getting in too much of a routine there. Dash gets his lead. Dash takes off. Here's the pitch. That's up high. Catcher throws it from his knees. Throws a strike, but the second baseman unable to hang on. Dash would have been safe anyway, but great throw there by the catcher. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Brenner hits that one hard in the hole between short and third. That's going to score Dash easily. So Brenner with an RBI single. 12-2 Pirates. 12-2.
Ball game. Did you say ball game?
Brenner takes off. He's going to steal safely, slides in. Another throw from the catcher from his knees. The kid's got an arm. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Parker hits that one sky high out into shallow center. Shortstop makes the catch. So the Pirates score 6 runs on a lot of hits. They leave one man stranded. We head into the top half of the 4th inning. Pirates 12, all out 2. Dash is still on the bump. Got some changes defensively. I don't know who's going to be behind the plate, but Dash is on the mound. Will's at third. Brenner's at short. Kelby's at second. Kelby almost hit the coach in the back of the head with the baseball. Preston's at first. Clint's in right. Henry's in center. And Parker has moved over to left. So Henry and Parker switch places. Oh, man, there's a beautiful moon tonight, folks. Come on out to Premier. There's no better place to see a gold full moon than at Premier Baseball of Texas. That's pirate gold right there, folks. I can actually think of about 100 better places to watch a full moon, but I'm glad that we're out here. All right, back in the action. Dash takes a look in, gets the sign. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That's hit hard out into left field. That's going to be a double. This kid is gigantic. First pitch swinging, hits a double. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. That's high. For ball 1, runner safely advances to third base. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. For ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's hit, fouled straight back, and still foul when it comes back onto the field. Strike 1. Dash comes set. Here's the pitch. Chopper down the third base line, foul, almost hits the on-deck batter. Dash comes set. He's got a 2-2 count. It's on the outside corner for called. Strike 3. That's 5 strikeouts for Dash. 5 and 3 1/3. I don't know what that is per 9, but that's pretty good. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's hit to Brenner at short. He fields it, makes the throw for the second out of the inning. Run scores on the play, but the Pirates have 2 outs. Dash is done for the night. He goes 3 2/3, strikes out 5, and gives up 2 earned. I'd say that's a pretty good night for Dash in the championship. We'll certainly take it as Pirates fans. Kelby's going to come in and try and get the last out. Well, we got a break in the action, folks. I am almost out of things to talk about. I've been talking for 3 games now. I'm tired. If I had had coffee, I'd probably have some stuff. Yeah, it's cosmic. If I'd had some real coffee, I'd probably have all kinds of things to talk about now. But I didn't, so all I can talk about is not having coffee. I have a lot of favorites, but we're going to talk about some of my favorite coffees. Right now, I'm buying my coffee from a place called S&W Roasters, and it's out of middle of nowhere, Indiana. I think like Coatesville, Indiana. A friend of mine turned me on to that. That was a referral. Sorry, folks. I'm having a conversation right now. It sounds like because we're on air, it sounds like the viewers should hear this. Yeah. It's great coffee. It's great coffee. So S&W Roasters, found it through a friend. Go order some. It's not expensive for how good a coffee it is. It'll change your life. It's life-changing. Some might call it cosmic. Out of this world. All right, we're back in the action, folks. We got a second mic. Next time, we're going to put the second mic on Robin or whoever is asking me questions so y'all can hear the whole conversation. Coffee talk with Pirates moms. We had an opportunity this morning. Here's the pitch. That one's hit high into center field. Henry's camped underneath it, and he catches it for the 3rd out. And that, folks, is the ball game. Pirates win the championship. That's their first tournament win of the season. Congrats, boys. Y'all played some great baseball. We'll see you in 2 weeks, folks.
Congrats to the Allout. You guys are awesome. You guys played a tough couple games. Hope to see you again. Y'all got a really good team, and we'll see
Sorry.